What's going on YouTube? Crazy A Game Rats, and today we're doing a serious video. I don't do this often, but today I want to talk about something that I talked before on the channel about maybe like a year ago, or probably more than a year ago. Which is kind of my story of my childhood in a way. You started childhood. We're going to be talking about when I was bullied and my dad abusing me. I'm gonna concentrate more on the bully part because I did 2 videos. I'll leave them link in the description if you want to check those out about that, how that happened and everything. Which is never easy to talk for anyone, but today I want to talk about people getting bullied, and because I was bullied my entire childhood, I kind of still do in a way, not as much as I used to when I went to school, and that's one reason I quit school. Everything will be explained in this video. And if you are getting bullied, if you watch this video, I'll leave in the description to some suicidal line up to help you guys if you guys are feeling suicidal or anything, any problems. Top in the description, I'll leave a Canadian number for people who live in Canada, some Canadian, and then the worldwide numbers you can call, and it will help you in the best way. And yes, I did call those numbers in the past before I stopped school and everything, so they helped me through this. Of course, my mom did, and my family and friends, but I called it, and it does really help. So if you're feeling anything, you're feeling well over in that direction, please call the numbers top in the description. And if you want to, I'll let them pop. It started the number you saw them, so they'll be there too. Let's get to the video. Alright, so as you guys probably know, and you for watching this, there's a big chance you're around where I live. Let me just do this really quick. Sorry. So I'm from Canada, New Brunswick, in Bathurst, and my entire childhood, literally from the day that I put my foot in school, so around 5 years old, I've been bullied all until when I was 17, when I was in 10th grade of school, and I decided to quit school. And this is how I'm also going to tell you guys exactly why I quit school, because a lot of you guys that used to go to school with me, watching this, you might be confused, and I understand why you're confused. So, big story, I was bullied my entire childhood. Hard time. I remember, I couldn't go to school without somebody being there laughing at me. And the laughing or the bullying was never directly at me. It was always behind my back. So I said, how people, especially people spread rumors. And when one people says to somebody, then everybody ends up knowing. And when you're in this school with 100 students, what I used to when I went to ESN, this is what kind of happened. So the first thing that happened is that I was in the 10th grade before I quit school, and somebody photoshopped. I didn't even saw the picture. And somebody made I almost said Photoshop because it was done Photoshop, but somebody edited the photo. So I remember posting a picture of myself. I had a haircut, and I posted on Facebook. And I thought I was drunk or tired when I released the picture on Facebook. So I didn't realize that I look really dumb and everything, and the way I look. So I deleted the photo 2 hours after I deleted it. Somebody saved it on the phone and decided to do something about it. So he put, I will shoot my dick, please repel, something like that. It's been 2 years, 3 years actually. So it's not hard to remember, but it's been a couple of years now. So anyway, so that picture was sent in ESN, which I live in Bathurst. And I go to the school, I remember it was a Thursday, and I get called to the principal, or not the principal, the social people that were, I don't know, I'm French, or anyways, I got called there. So the night before, somebody texted me saying that picture was sending around everybody around my hometown, in about 5 or 6 schools. So we have ESN, Plat des Jeunes, Carrefour-Titan, Petit Rocher, Alortville, Robertville, everybody around was seeing that picture. So that one girl, I won't say her name, she told me that, and I was really grateful for her to tell me this, because she texted me a message saying, hey, people are sharing this picture around, is that actually you? And no, I never saw that picture before. And yeah, next thing I know, I go to school, normal day for me, well, not normal day, but I mean, I go to school like I do every day, and yeah, I get called to that in the office, whatever, and they were showing me the picture, and they're telling me that people from 5 different schools call ESN to tell them that pic was going around other people's phones. Now, so if you do the math, let's say there's 400 students per school, but there's more in high schools. But in normal school, before high school, it's about 400, 300, 500, depending the population of teens or children in that area. So if you do the math, in about a night, about 1,000, between 1,500 and 2,000 people saw that picture. At that point, let's say 70% of them believe that is actually you, and 30% they have a head that's smart enough to say this is probably not him. Somebody's just trying to make a joke out of it. And it turns out that people that saw the picture, one of them called the cops, and I had to go to the police station to say that I wasn't me, and I was trying to look who did the picture. So the police called me saying, what is that going around? Because people were doing some report about me. They were doing some complaints and everything. So it wasn't me, of course. And then after that, I went to the police station. And I said, I wish to find who the hell did that. So me and my girlfriend Jessica, we tried to find who did it. So she posted on Facebook to try to track who did it. She was looking for somebody. I saw that picture of Anthony. He's really funny. I wish you looked at the text and everything because I love you worse, something like that. But it was 3 years ago, so I don't quite remember. The answer. His name was Sean. I'm not gonna say his second name because I have respect for people on the internet and on my channel too. But his name was Sean, and we found out who it was. But I was like, I think 4 months after the incident happened. By that time, I was out of school. Why? Because, well, when about 2,000 people saw a picture of you, you don't want to show your face in school at all. So that was maybe a week before I quit school from ESN. So that was the usual reason. You guys now know why I quit school. I didn't want to return to school after this happened. I couldn't just go to school. People looking at me the wrong way. I would go into school, going to the corridor, not a corridor, but when you go to class, you move and everything. People look at me the wrong way, and I couldn't take it, honestly. And that's where I started having anxiety for the first time in my life because of that stupid picture that Sean, the same second name, protecting your identity, even though I shouldn't. But I have respect for you still. It's been 3 years, so I'm not going to go over it, even though that's kind of reason I quit school. So yeah, that's the thing. The other thing I already talked on my channel before, and briefly, yes, I got abused with my dad while I was getting bullied at school, but at the same time I quit school, I moved with my mom, so those two stuff happened at the same time. But yes, I was abused, not sexually, but physically, so getting hit, and mentally, yes, we're at as a young age by my dad and everything. So this was really hard on me. I did 2 videos on it, so I'm not gonna do a third one. Third about it, I just want to briefly say it. If you want to, in the description to the 2 I did already on it and everything. And little fun fact. So I did 2 videos about it because it's true. Okay, it's not fake. I wouldn't do 2 videos of it, and I had nothing against. I had nothing personally against my dad except for that part where what he did. So if you think about it, he said, so he blocked me on every social media. He texted my grandma to tell me if I did a third video on it, he will call a constable charge on me. And I know this is, he can, technically yes, because it is on the internet, it is on social media, and I'm basically, I'm basically exposing him for something he actually did. But the way he was saying that he was going to put charges on me because I said that on the internet of exposing him what he actually did, the way he was saying that, it's like, I didn't do this shit. Yes, you did, Dad. If you're watching this, you did. One day you'd have to admit you did it. And then a lot of people are asking me why I can't forgive my dad. A lot of my friends told me that, and they said it's been 3 years, whatever. You should try to move on. And I said this one thing to everybody. And a couple of people, sometimes they'll come to me, ask, "Is that true?" and everything. I say, "Yes." Are you forgive your dad? I said that. The day I will forgive my dad is the day that he will come to me face to face, or even he calls me or anything, and says, "I'm sorry for what I did. And I feel bad. I have regrets. I feel shame. Blah blah blah. And I'm sorry about it." Then I'll be ready to forgive him. Not before he actually, first off, he admits what he did for his crimes. He shouldn't, I don't say he should be in prison with it, but he should charge on him for that. Even though when I did charges, they dropped it because I didn't have actual physical proof, because it's been years when I put it. What do you want me to do? Yeah, he's a good liar. What do you want me to do? That's all I can say. And then, yeah, I, of course, was Willie when I was younger and everything, when I was, my entire life and everything. It was hard on me. Again, if you're going to, and if you're getting bullied, if you're watching this video, if you're having, have a bad relationship with anybody, or anything that happens right now, or anything that is happening to you, that you're feeling suicidal or you're feeling not well about this stuff, top in the description there will be 2 numbers, one for Canadians, so if you live in Canada, one for worldwide, so anybody in the world you can call it, for suicidal numbers profession. So do you call them and they help you through this? And I called it before, and it really helps me through that. I didn't call it recently, but like 2 years ago when I was still going through that shit, I called it and it really helped me. So if you want to, and again, this video, if you haven't seen it started off the video. So if you want to go like it, go do it. And if anybody goes and asks, yes, I did went through suicidal before, suicide thoughts. And I don't know how to describe the feeling of wanting that, because, but I'm gonna say this: I was bullied my entire life, and at the same time I was abused by my dad. And I was at one point I had enough. And I know every year there's messages on the internet, maybe on TV, of like hashtag, I guess, so the bullying or whatever you want to call it. Because every year, I think every year in America, there's like about 2 million people. I don't know the exact numbers. I know I say some fake numbers, but there's a lot, millions and millions and millions of deaths every year in the world because they're suicidal, because stuff like that. Which is, I think, is pretty dumb because it's easy to stop. So then I'm thinking about let's say 5 million in the world, which is not a lot. I think over 7 billion by they die by suicidal. There's 5 million dead. 5 million people that they're loved by their family, they love life and everything. At a point that they can't take it anymore, and I'm scaring myself. And that almost happened to me. And I lost a friend because of suicidal. Same situation to me. He was bullied. He killed himself. Not a friend, close friend. Somebody I knew since I was 5 years old. And he lived in the same town as me, and I miss him. Honestly, I do. So, just saying, that thing can be prevented if people can stop bullying other people. I know there's a thing that people bully each other because they don't feel good about themselves, and they have to put others down to make them feel bigger than the other person, or to make themselves feel better. I don't know, just watch a happy movie, or go masturbate, or whatever. Find yourself a girlfriend. You don't have to bully somebody else, because you're just doing somebody else's life doing this. Anyways, this is it for the video. Again, the golden nutrition, I leave 2 numbers out there if you guys want to check those numbers. I appreciate if you do, if you're not feeling well. Again, I went through this. If you want to talk about me, about your situation or your life experience with this, all my social media are in the description: Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. And I'll put my TikTok, I guess, in the description, because I have a TikTok now. So if you want to talk to me about anything happening to you, I know how it feels. If even it was a bad relationship, maybe you got abused and anything, or you get bullied and everything, all my social media are linked in the description. And my Snapchat, crazy AGamer19, no space. Instagram, Anthony COU 19, no space. Twitter is Anthony Couture 17, no space. So yeah, and TikTok's Crazy A Music. So if you want to follow me on those and talk about it, I'm there for you. I love to help people because I'm into that shit. And you know, when you go to like a psychology people, whatever, and you tell them what is wrong with you, and they ask you, like, let's say go to somebody, you know, those people that they're to help you, their jobs. And I said, I got abused by my dad, and I got bullied, this kind of thing. And they said to me, I understand what you feel. So you said, and I asked, it happened to me once, and I asked the person, to a woman that was seeing me for that, have you ever got abused? She said no. Have you ever got bullied in school? She said no. So then you can't understand how I feel, which is kind of true. If you ever got bullied in school, or you ever went through suicidal thoughts and everything, you know that it's true that somebody said they can understand you, but if they went through it, they have no idea what it feels like. Anyway, this is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for spending time in the video. If you went to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, top description, suicidals, stopping, whatever, numbers, top description, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like video. If you want to, right there, numbers will show us right there. If you want to call those numbers, please do. It might save your life. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys like the video, you can leave a like. You can stretch on that video. Leave a comment what you think about the video. If you want me to contact you directly, talk about something, anything, I'm there for you. Trust me, and leave your comments. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.